Dun, ba-da, ba-da, dun, 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 bam, bam, ba, bam. Bam, bam, ba-da, dun, 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 bam, ba, bam, 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 ba, ba, ba. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, ba, ba. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. What song is this? We play May theme? Yo, hold up. What's up? How y'all doing? I see y'all. Hold up. Wait. Hold up. Where's my avatar? Where is it? Where is it? I can select it. There we are. Hello. I'm back. I'm back from the grave, y'all. Wait, I forgot to go live on TikTok. I'm stupid. There we go. I might be Squidward. I might be a little stupid. What's up, everyone? How y'all doing in this lovely Thursday afternoon? Let me just drink myself again. Oh, there we go. Oh, I'm a little too small. Hold up. There we go. What's up, everyone? Welcome back. Yes, back. We are back with another stream. We are here to talk about Nintendo. You know what Nintendo's doing today? You know what Nintendo's doing tomorrow, rather? Nintendo is doing another Nintendo Direct. Yeah. Blasphemy. I know. This one's kind of crazy. We already know Nintendo does directs every quarter or so, but this one's kind of gnarly because of this. Join us September 12th at 6 a.m. Pacific time for a Nintendo Direct. Tune in roughly for 60 minutes. 60 minutes of information upcoming Nintendo Switch 2 and original Nintendo Switch games. Absolutely crazy. 60 minutes. A full hour. I don't think we ever had a pre-recorded Nintendo Direct be over an hour long. That's, to me, is pretty unheard of. The only thing I could remember being that long is maybe the Nintendo Switch 1 live presentation. Mikey, how you doing? An hour Nintendo Direct is cool. Yeah, this is pretty fire. This is pretty baller, not gonna lie. Legit, the only thing that comes to mind is probably the live Nintendo Switch presentation when they revealed the console, Breath of the Wild's release day, Mario Odyssey being shown, all that. But that one, I give it a slide because it's a live presentation, not like a pre-recorded, edited live stream like what Nintendo Directs usually are. An hour is crazy. So you know what we're gonna do today? We're gonna make a bingo today, y'all. We're gonna do a Nintendo Switch Direct bingo sheet today. It's gonna be pretty peak about predictions of what we can expect at the Direct tomorrow. It's gonna be a good old time. First of all, how y'all doing today? Because tomorrow is about to go crazy. The Direct is at 9 a.m. So 9 a.m. Eastern time, 6 a.m. Pacific. I will be live. We will be there. I'll probably be live 30 minutes early. Let's just say roughly 30 minutes later. If I wake up on time, that is because I've been waking up pretty late lately. So hopefully we don't do that. All right. Here's the thing. It's an hour-long Direct. What the heck are they gonna show? I think what's guaranteed. Let's get the obvious out of the way. Metroid needs to show up. Like Metroid Prime 4 Beyond has to show up. I think if it doesn't show up, it's not coming out this year. Unless they're like, oh, maybe they're in pull we'll make your own Nintendo Direct bingo. Mikey, go right ahead. This is a collaborative, interactive thing. If you want to make your own bingo, I highly encourage it. You want to make some different predictions out here, different ideas, it'll be a pretty peak time. I think Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, it just has to show up, right? If it doesn't, then I don't know what the heck they're doing, right? Specifically, they gotta show the release date. Like, why is the... I was like, where's my transform controls? Lol. Hold on. Why is it not... What? Why is it not transforming? What? Is Photopia being stupid? Okay, let me close it and reopen it. Hold up. Sometimes it just acts kind of stupid. Let me open it up real quick. There we go. Much better. It didn't let me change it. That's weird. Alright. I think Metroid Prime 4, it's gotta happen. I feel like it's a all but confirmed, to be honest. Hold up. There we go. Specifically, my prediction, release date. They gotta show the release date. If they don't show the release date, I don't know what they're doing. Release date. Let's format it nice, right? Hold up. Sans. Hold up. Encode sans? Nah, that one doesn't look as nice, to be honest. What's a nice... You know what? Let's use the bangers. The bangers font. Sure, why not? Bop. Release date. 3D. Whoa, that looks gnarly. That looks gnarly. Hold up. No. And then we'll like make it black. Make it look nice. There we go. Like, this gotta happen, right? It needs to happen, bro. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond release date. Maybe they can do something weird where like they'll show Metroid, right? But they'll show the release date. Actually, wait, no. What if they do this? Like they show Metroid Prime 4, like the story trailer, right? And then they're like, oh, if you want to see more info, tune into this dedicated Metroid Prime 4 Direct, right? And then they'll also just announce the release date alongside it. Because would Metroid Prime 4 need a dedicated Direct? I don't know if it really needs to. And there were like some rumors back in the day of like Metroid Prime 2 and 3 game remastered as well. I'm not sure if those are gonna show up as well. But definitely these two. Like bare minimum. Okay, why is the auto select turned on, bro? What? There we go. Weird. Let's put Metroid Prime 4 like... Let's put it like right here. I feel like that one's like guaranteed, right? Alright, next prediction. What do I see showing up? I think Pokemon is also kind of a lock-in. There was rumors of like a new Pokemon game showing up, like a spin-off game. I don't know if I want to put that here, but definitely Legend ZA. I think we might get another ZA trailer. NGL, probably a brand new Mega Evolution showing up. That will be kind of cool. And now the controls are not showing up again. Why are the controls not showing up again? Is there like a keybind I'm like accidentally pressing? Photopia is acting stupid, bro. Or am I just stupid? I'm like accidentally doing a keybind. Hold up. What? Y'all might be stupid. Why are you not working? I don't want to close and reopen the project or like the Auto select. Turning itself on, bro. Okay, hold up. Control T. Control T is not working. Why is Control T not working? Why? Why? Okay, I duplicated the thing. Hold up. Is there a way for me to like? Okay, I guess I just gotta do this. Oh my god, I can't even do it if it's not going in the thing. I'm gonna have to close it and reopen it, aren't I? I'm gonna do that, aren't I? Image, layer, select. Oh, no. No. Yep, I'm gonna fuck it. We're just gonna close and reopen it. Lovely. I love Photopia. It's so cool. I love it when it works for the streams. It's my favorite activity. And watch, Control T just works. As soon as I open the program again. Why is it like that? I have no idea. I have no idea, y'all. I don't get it. I don't get it. Bam. Bam. For Pokemon Legends ZA. Okay. I think they'll probably just show more Switch 2 footage, right? Because ever since the Switch 2 got revealed and all that, it's out, right? And all that, right? All they've been showing just Switch 2 footage. So it's probably gonna be showing like the Switch 2 segment of the thing. Probably will they show a new Mega? A new Mega just got shown like a day ago. Mega Malamar. Maybe it'd be a more story-focused trailer, right? That would be kind of cool. Not gonna lie. But if they don't show it, I feel like they'll definitely show ZA, but I don't know to what extent. Whether it be like a story trailer, a brand new Mega. Probably gonna be both. Because TBH, we don't really. All we really know, yeah, is a ZA Royale. You gotta go to the rank Z to rank A and all that. And there's like a benchmark challengers in each rank. And at some point, we gotta fight the... What was it? The Rust Syndicate? Is that what they're called? Yeah, the Rust Syndicate. That's pretty much the extent of the game that we know of, though. Maybe they could show off new mechanics and all that. We already know the release date is coming out on October, what, 16th? Mid-October around there, right? So we don't really have to worry about that. They could just, like... It could just be like a reminder, like, oh! ZA comes out. Here's another trailer, right? What they could do, actually, is maybe show the differences between the Switch 1 edition and Switch 2 edition. Because, there's a theory I have where the Switch 2 version might have exclusive content. Because, as of now, the only game, or at least the only first-party game from Nintendo right now that has a paid Switch 2 edition without any confirmed content seems to be ZA. But going by Pokemon's like official like website, they did mention that if you have the Switch 2 cartridge of ZA and put it on a Switch 1 system, it will just play the same features / content of the Switch 1 version, right? And the fact that they mention like content itself, the same content, let know the same features, the same content, seems to me that the ZA for Switch 2 might have its own thing. It might have exclusive content. And I wonder if they're going to show that here. Or maybe they'll hold off till later, like closer to the release date. See, ZA, you follow? Peak Beauty, thanks for the follow on TikTok. I do think ZA is going to show up. I'm not sure to what extent, though. So ZA, I think, is like a soft confirm B-Dev. Oh, B-Dev. What's up? How you doing? Let's put ZA like top middle. I think that's a safe block, though. Definite safe block. What could I see next showing up? I know Mario is a soft lock-in. We doing bingo. We're doing a bingo sheet. I kind of forgot to put the middle, actually. Middle's gotta be a free space. Let me put your boy Miyamoto on here. Miyamoto. I gotta put your boy Miyamoto up here. Hold up. Dun 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 dun. There we go. Okay, I don't know why it does this on Photopea, but only when I'm live. Every time I copy and paste an image, it kind of breaks the transform controls for some reason. I can't press Ctrl-T anymore, which is really weird. Career writers? Career is absolutely gonna show up. Yep. I don't like that every time I paste an image, I gotta reopen the project file. It's so weird. Yeah, now I got my transfer controls again. That's so weird. Let's put Miyamoto here, because it's Miyamoto, right? Free space, you'll love to see it. I think Kirby Air Riders is a soft, like, absolutely gonna happen. Absolutely gonna happen. That's like a 100% chance for me. Probably a new character trailer, right? I will hope to see Taranza. I want to see more of the modern gang. I want to see Taranza in Air Riders. I want to see Elflin would be kind of cool. Unreleased indie games. That'd be kind of cool. I don't think there will be a large indie presence in this one because Nintendo is being very loosey-goosey right now when it comes to dev kits. Smash Brothers? I don't think Smash Brothers is showing up here. Actually, speaking of Smash Brothers, could we expect Smash Brothers here? Okay, it happened again where, like, my transform controls are gone. Why is that? Why is it doing that? See, now is the transform controls are gone. Why? Okay, hold up. I gotta look this up, but why is that happening? Photopea transform controls not working. Kaiju, thanks for the follow. Pokemon Champions? I can see Champions showing up here. I can see Champions showing up. Let me put Kirby Air Riders. Air Riders, 1000% happening. 1000. See, I can't. Okay. This program is pissing me off. Kaiju, you have a question? Ask away. Hold up. Oh, wait, hold up. Hold up. Oh my god, this auto select is also pissing me off. Why is it auto selecting? Let me grab you. Okay, we're using the program. Sorry, I can't do this. I can't do this. We're going in Kryta. Hold up. I'm opening up Kryta. This program is pissing me off. I can see... Okay. I can see Champions show... Actually, do I see Champions showing up? It is an hour long. There's some rumors going around about a Pokemon spin-off showcase tomorrow, I believe. Poke Park will go crazy. I won't lie. Poke Park would go crazy. But I do have... Not evidence. I don't have evidence, I won't say that. I do have a little, you know, thing to say about that, though. Oh my god. Hold up, I gotta save this. Why is it not... Oh, the whole time I gotta redo the... God damn! Okay, hold up. 1 second, y'all. I'm gonna be changing programs real quick. We're using Krita now. Why the frick? Why the frick, bro? There we go. Hold up. There we go. Honestly, I'll take whatever Pokemon speak. Fair. Alright, we're gonna use this program. Can I copy and paste from... I can't copy and paste, bro. Okay. Okay. Oh wait, this is the wrong file. I'm stupid. 1 second, y'all. Did I say something about the Pokemon stuff? Bandai. does work on Pokemon games from time to time, right? They do work on Pokemon games, and I will say, Bandai's been a little quiet lately. I think they worked on Pokemon Mystery Dungeon remake. Was it the red team, Red and Blue Rescue Team on Switch? They did work on that, but they also worked on the new Pokemon Snap, right? And it's been a hot minute since that one, to be honest. So maybe potentially. Okay, let me open this. Open an old new document. There we go. Perfect. MC Pinks, how you doing? All right, we got proper working. A proper working painting program. I don't know why Photopia just doesn't like being worked on stream. It's weird. So yeah, Air Riders. I feel like Air Riders is absolutely happening. We're probably gonna get a new character. I would like to see Tyranza. I would like to see Elflin. I would like to see more of the modern Kirby cast. Actually, no, I want to see Adeline and Ribbon. Adeline and Ribbon would be pretty damn cool. I'll probably main Ribbon, not gonna lie. I want to see more of the Dreamcast showing up, right? Marks needs to show up. Marks needs to show up. Probably a new Kirby game? I mean, a new Kirby game would be kind of crazy because we already have two Kirby projects this year. We have Starcross Worlds on Switch 2 and Air Riders. This in the span of 3 months. A new Kirby game? There was rumors going around of Planet Robobot earlier in the year, but I don't know if Planet Robobot could be like the next year Kirby title. I don't know if they'll show up here though. ARMS 2 is Splatoon 4. ARMS 2, you are a very brave individual. Splatoon 4, not happening. Way too early. Way too early. Way too early.
Did you see what happened yesterday?
Yeah, Nintendo Direct got announced. Oh, looks like Oshabot works. Splatoon 4 is way too early though. I could see Splatoon Raiders though. I could see you talking about. Yeah, let's not talk about that though. This ain't the place to talk about that. That's all I'm gonna say. This ain't the place to talk about that. I can absolutely see I forgot what I was gonna say, not gonna lie. Splatoon Raiders, yes. Splatoon Raiders is that weird one where they just announced it like in the middle of like July, or like it was like on a random Tuesday, and then we didn't get more info. We just don't have more info on that. So a proper release date would be kind of cool though. I think I'll put Splatoon Raiders like right here, NGL. Also put Mario Movie 2 here. Oh yeah, I think Mario. Okay, y'all want to talk about Mario right now? Tomodachi Life. I can see Tomodachi Life showing up. New Animal Crossing. I don't know if they'll show up here, to be honest. New mobile game in a Nintendo Direct. Crazy. Big if true. You want to talk about Mario now? Because there's a big elephant in the room. Gen 10? B-Dev, you know when Pokemon makes their generation announcements, right? It's not gonna be in a Nintendo Direct. It's gonna be in Pokemon Day, Pokemon Presents. That's when they're gonna talk about. That's when they're gonna talk about it, bro. Yeah, no, we know. Yeah, Gen 10 is gonna happen next year. It's just gonna be announced in February. Yeah. Y'all wanna talk about Mario now? Because Mario is a pretty big elephant in the room. Not gonna lie. So if y'all didn't know, the 40th anniversary of Mario is happening next week, I want to say, or 2 weeks from now. The 40th anniversary is happening next week, and yesterday or 2 days ago, depending on time zones, right? Mario Maker celebrated its 10th anniversary as well, right? Well, because Mario Maker was like the 30th anniversary title, right? So I feel like there's gonna be a pretty big segment in this direct, right? Just about Mario. Which Chaz the other one? I stream on multiple platforms. You can see in the like the little thing on YouTube's and the Twitches. This is gonna be called Gen X or Gen 10. This is gonna be called Gen 10. They never use letters for Pokemon gens. I think, hear me out, there's gonna be a pretty big segment in this direct just about Mario. And Mario Movie 2 is, I feel like it's a guaranteed. Mario Kart World DLC? Maybe. I think I'm gonna put it, but Mario Movie logo. Let's talk about Mario Movie first, right? If y'all didn't know, Mario Movie 2 is coming out next year. It's coming out next April, right? And we don't know anything about it because even though it's coming out in like April, right? All we know is in the post-credit scene, right? They talked about, oh my god, it's Yoshi, bro. Yoshi's in the credits, bro. Sorry, spoilers for Mario movie. You haven't watched about it. The post-credit scene is Yoshi, right? I think it's all but confirmed. I think they gotta talk about Mario movie stuff. Where is it? Oh my god, it's so tiny, bro. Nice font. I think Mario Movie 2 stuff is going to happen. It's probably gonna be a trailer. Probably gonna have casting details about like who's Yoshi's voice actor is gonna be and all that. Also, that is a terrible, god awful font. Hold up, 1 second, y'all. Let me fix up the Comic Sans. There we go, much better, more professional, Perfect. Bro, we need more yapping. Jesse, how you doing? BDef, thanks for the follow on Twitch. You'd love to see that. No more characters need to unlock 3 more of the base ones. Yeah, lock in. Mario Sunshine 2, I don't think it's gonna happen. More Scarlet Valley content since GU event's ending. This won't be the place to do it. It'll be a Pokemon Presents. Or, yeah, like Pokemon and the Nintendo Directs are kind of a weird one. Because, yeah, it's possible for them to show up in a Nintendo Direct, but don't count on it showing up in a Nintendo Direct, if you get what I'm saying. More Scarlet Valley events will either be from a Pokemon Presents or on their, like, Twitter account. Really. Chicken Jockey. But yeah, definitely do not expect that, right?
Hey, Goku!
I'm calling it Mario Movie 2 be called Galaxy Movie. The Super Mario Galaxy Movie? That'd be crazy. In terms of like the Mario movie stuff in general, I can see it being a trailer, probably get casting details for Yoshi, reconfirmation on the release date, right? And like, I don't know, the title of the movie, I don't know. Because we don't really have a title for the movie yet. It's just like the sequel to the Mario movie or like Mario Movie 2. We don't really have like a actual title yet. Just a new Mario movie, right? Zelda movie? Do you think we're gonna get Zelda in this one? Adam Sandler as Yoshi. Nah, it's gonna be Tom Holland, but watch, it's gonna be Tom Holland. I'm reaching with this one, but probably new Mega. I did put ZA here. I did put ZA. Switch 2 Lite releasing next year? No. Bare minimum 2027. No. Definitely not next year, bro. They're gonna wait for them until, like, they do a calendar year first before they do any revisions, bro. It would make sense, but definitely not next year. No. I think next year we could start getting recolors, right? Like, different, like, skins and special editions. Like, special editions, I can see them starting next year. Like, Gen 10, absolutely gonna have, like, a special edition, like, color scheme. Or, like, next Mario game or anything like that, right? Switch 2 Lite? No. Bare minimum 2027. I can see new colors, though. I can see new colors.
Mario Odyssey 2.
Odyssey 2? Bro, if we get an Odyssey 2, I'm gonna cry. And not in a happy cry. It'll be a sad cry. It's gonna be a sad cry, bro. They can make a 3DS accessory with a new screen on top. Bonanza DLC? I hate to break to you, B-Dev. If Mario Odyssey never got DLC, the chances of Bonanza game DLC are very grim. That's all I'm gonna say. It's very grim. It's very grim. No, if Odyssey 2 happens, I'm gonna be very pissed. Unironically, I'll be mad.
Comes out 2027 for the 10th anniversary of the game.
They are not gonna wait a decade for a 3D Mario game, bro. Broma. They're not gonna wait a full decade for that. No. Okay, let's talk. Okay. Do I expect 3D Mario to show up here? I don't think I do. No, Odyssey never had DLC. I think I had a free update for like Luigi's Balloon Mode, but it never got DLC. No. DS or Wii, Nintendo Switch Online? I think it will happen, probably not this direct. There is this ongoing pattern going around that Nintendo's constantly updating, where they're talking about like a dual screen attachment. I do think that will come out. I don't know about it year one. I can see that next year though. I feel like it's a bit too soon for that. I would love for it to come out. I can see them like Nintendo advertising it as like, oh, Nintendo Classics DS attachment. You know how like Nintendo releases like wait, let me look it up real quick. I'm gonna look it up real quick. Hold up. Nintendo Classics controller. I don't want to get doxxed. Nintendo, you're not gonna dox me, right? I trust you, Nintendo. So you know how Nintendo does like these like classic controllers, right? For like the SNES, the N64, the Mega Drive, and now the GameCube, right? I can see that happening for the DS thing, right? Where like, oh, you can now buy the DS controller, right? If you have like NSO and all that. Oh, yo, Ox expansion. Peak. GameCube. Yeah. Like, they sell the controllers and all that, right? I can see that happening. Like the DS, right? Like, Nintendo Switch Classics or Nintendo Classics DS controller. Now you can add a second screen to your Switch. Now it's a clamshell. I can see that happening. I can see that how they're gonna market it as that, right?
Another Pokemon DLC.
It is way too late for Scarlet Violet DLC. That would have happened last year. They're too focused on ZA for them to like announce a brand new expansion for Scarlet Violet. Way too late for that. New Mario Sonic Olympics? Not happening. Not happening, unfortunately. I wish we have a new Olympic Games. I actually talked to this with Ryan yesterday when we were live about wanting a new Mario Sonic Olympics. The reason why we haven't gotten a new Mario and Sonic Olympics is not really because of like Nintendo or Sega, really. It's not really because of like relations or anything like that. It's because of the Olympic Games community, like committee, rescinding like the licenses and all that, and they're like they didn't want to do any more of the games. They didn't want to do any more of the video games because they wanted to like hard pivot to like NFTs and crypto and stuff like that, which is very tragic. So yeah, unfortunately, this is probably never gonna happen again. This was truly the end of an era. Unfortunately, things can change, right? But odds are very, very, very low, next to zero. Unfortunately, there's one little funny, but a Mario meet and greet. Crazy. In terms of Pokemon, there are rumors of like a Pokemon like let me rephrase that. In terms of Pokemon, there are rumors of a new Pokemon spin-off happening. Do I want to put that? Sure, let's just put new Pokemon. I'm gonna put new Pokemon. I think it'll be a new Pokemon spin-off. Pokemon logo. Copy image. Let's put that. Did the song just repeat? I'm gonna put it like right here, right next to Splatoon Graders. Digimon time streamers? Dude, I wish Digimon, what's coming to Switch 2? I think the demo came out today. I want to play it. Yeah, it's out for demo. It's not, unfortunately, it's not coming to Switch 1 or 2. Maybe they can announce that tomorrow. No, not for Switch 2. No, it's not coming out for Switch. Damn, that's crazy. It's almost like I'm right. It's almost like it's not on Switch. It's almost like I know it's not on Switch because I'm paying attention to the game. That's crazy. Damn, that's crazy. Damn, that's wild. It's almost like I saw this yesterday.
Pokemon Sun and Moon remix.
That would be crazy. Pokemon. What was I gonna put? What was I gonna put? Spin-off. Yep. Let me put this. Oh shoot! I didn't want to put the font like that. Hold up. There we go. This is gonna take a hot minute. Hold up. Pokemon. Right click. Layer style. Why can I not see it? Oh, there we go. I forgot this one. This program takes a hot minute for it to like. Pokemon spin-off.
Play Hollow Knight right now.
No! We're literally doing something right now. Pokemon Sun Moon Remix will go crazy. Dude, in terms of spin-off, since I feel like the big one, I think if it's a spin-off, it's gotta be on Bandai. Like, it's going to be on Bandai who's working on it. Pokepark 3? Pokken 2?
Screw everything else.
Bro, there's an hour-long direct tomorrow. And finally, people are not going to spam Silksong, because it's already out. Dude, Pokken 2 would go dummy. I would love a Pokken 2. But, like, anything's really on the table for that, though. It could be like a... It could be like a new mystery dungeon. It can be like a... Well, Pokepark. Do you think Rumble can make a comeback? Do people even want a new Rumble game? I loved Rumble, but like, are people excited for a new Rumble game? I would be like, I'll be hyped for a new Rumble game.
More Pokemon Scarlet and Violet clothes.
No, I don't think Scarlet and Violet is gonna show up at all. Like, this isn't a Pokemon Direct. It's a Nintendo Direct. I'm only really putting this here mostly because rumors are leading towards it. But like, Pokemon spin-off, even for me, is very 50-50. Like, I'm not really all that confident in this showing up. But like, do not expect any Scarlet and Violet stuff at all. If anything, maybe a ZA trailer, and maybe this. Because this isn't a Pokemon Direct, right? This is just a general Nintendo Direct, right? Actually, let me copy. Where's just the... Where's this vector at? Oh yeah, there it is. Paste Slayer style. Not working. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. I guess up next, what can I see showing up? I see Digimon showing up though. I think I'll put Digimon. Champions gets the release date. I don't know. I'll put Digimon because I actually do want to get Digimon. Like, I want to see this. on Switch too, right? And it's just very confusing that it's not like revealed yet for Switch or Switch 2, right? Because like right now it's only coming out on PlayStation 5, Xbox, and PC. It was very strange that it wasn't announced for Switch 2 yet. So I can absolutely see this coming for Switch 1. Well, not really Switch 1. I can see this coming for Switch 2 rather. Let me put the box art. I can see Digimon showing up. Also, Booba, hi. I'm gonna put this like around here. TBH. Do I expect to see champions? I don't know. Cause that's like a very I don't think I'm gonna put champions, to be honest. I don't see champions showing up. Because it's kind of like a niche audience, kinda, of a game.
Ridiculous prediction from me, year of Luigi 2.
I don't think they're ever gonna follow up on the worst financial year from Nintendo again. I doubt that's gonna happen, bro. I respect the attitude. I don't see it happening. I just don't see it happening, unfortunately. But back to Mario. I think they're gonna do a heavy focus on Mario. We already talked about Mario Movie 2, right? I don't think that's the only thing. I doubt. I'm like 90% sure they are not gonna show 3D Mario. But what I will say though, I don't think Mario Maker 3 is off the table though. Dude, Mario Maker 3? I feel like that can happen. Nah, I feel like Mario Maker 3 can happen. It's been a long time since Mario Maker 2. Now there's one thing though.
Mario Maker 3D.
Bashai Halucha? That's peak. Now there's one issue with Mario Maker though. There is a big... Also, that quality is crazy. There's a big elephant in the room with Mario Maker 3. Big elephant in the room. That could be a big problem. Right? The director for Mario Maker 1 and 2 doesn't work for Nintendo anymore. That's the big hair in this from happening. The director for Mario Maker 1 and 2 left Nintendo a while ago. They now work for Pokemon. I think their current project is Pokemon Sleep. I know. I know. So, if Mario Maker 3 does happen, though...
How could you not play Hollow Knight?
It's going to be different.
ASAP?
How could I not play Hollow Knight? Because I'm doing something right now, and I'm not really interested in playing Hollow Knight right now. I'll play it in my lifetime. Right? So if Mario Maker 3 does happen, it will be a different direction, which might be a good thing, to be honest. That could be a good thing, right?
Next week.
But for me, Mario Maker 3 is not really guaranteed of happening. It's more like a 50-50, which I think it's a no-brainer for Nintendo to do, but I can see why Nintendo wouldn't want to do it, right? New Smash? I hate to break it to you, Sakurai's currently working on a game that's coming out this year. You know, granted, I mean, Sakurai is kind of busy right now. I can see a new Smash game happening in the future, just it won't be announced this year, right? I can see a Smash Brothers Switch 2 edition happening. I also don't think it'll be announced here though, to be honest. It'll probably be announced either bare minimum next year or 2 years from now. I don't think Smash is happening here. Oh, one thing I forgot. Tomodachi. Yeah, Tomodachi Life 2. That's a no-brainer, actually. Hold up. Let me screenshot this. Bop. Tomodachi Life. I forgot.
Smash Ultimate is almost a decade old.
And you know what? Also Mario Odyssey. But look where we're at. Actually, no, Mario Odyssey's older. And look where we're at. And so is a Yoshi game, but look where we're at. I mean, there's so many. Look at Kid Icarus, bro. So is Kirby Air Rider. That took 20 years for a new game to come out. Doesn't really matter in Nintendo Land. Speaking of Nintendo Land, say that again. Look at Tomodachi Life, bro. So many games are like getting its like long deserved sequel, right? Tomodachi Life. To be honest, I never played Tomodachi Life. I never played Tomodachi Life 1, right? So my excitement for it is not really there. To be being frank, I'm happy for y'all who love Tomodachi Life. You guys are getting a sequel, right? I think I just gotta see more first, right? I just gotta see more first. But yeah, Tomodachi Life, definitely happening. I'm gonna put it like right here, right? Let's put it like right here. Another one, Rhythm Heaven. We're gonna get like the no-brainers out of the way. Rhythm Heaven New Groove, yep, sir. Remember, both Rhythm Heaven and Tomodachi Life are slated for next year. The few Switch 1 games are still coming out next year. And I still think we're getting Switch 1 games, by the way. I think there's still quite a few unannounced Switch 1 games.
Just Dance 2026.
You know, I'm not gonna put that, but that probably has a pretty high likelihood of showing up, to be honest. It probably has a pretty high likelihood. I'm gonna put Rhythm Heaven like right here. I think it's a pretty safe bet as well. What are like the remaining Nintendo games that were announced but don't have like follow-ups yet? We got Rhythm Heaven, Tomodachi Life, Splatoon Raiders, Metro Prime 4, Kirby Air Riders. What was announced this year but hasn't come out yet? Let's check Nintendo's slate real quick. Nintendo upcoming first party. Yeah, let's check the coming soon real quick. This is Star Allies music. Yeah, Kirby Air Riders, Final Fantasy Tactics, ZA, Sparking Zero. I don't want to see Dragon Quest. Sonic Racing can show up, actually. I can see Sonic Racing showing up. Is that it? I want to see from, like... Do we not have, like, a publisher tag? That's crazy. That's crazy. Release schedule, there we go. ZA, Kirby Air Ride, Hyrule Warriors. Hyrule Warriors. Yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah, Hyrule Warriors. We need a follow-up on that. I think this will be the direct that will show. Yeah, it's probably coming out in 2026. I think this game is 1000% a 2026 game now. Not gonna lie. Yeah, it says this winter. Well, this winter can mean late 2025 or early 2026. Guess what? It's still this winter. I think this is gonna be like a February game, to be honest. I wanna put Hyrule Warriors like right here. Yeah, let's put Hyrule Warriors like right there. This is gonna look nice real quick. I'm gonna chop Ganon's head off real quick. But But yeah, I can absolutely hardware is showing up, and it's gonna be like the release date is gonna be like, oh, coming out February 14th, 2026.
Crazy prediction 2, GTA 6 of Switch 2.
Bro, they're not. GTA 5 is not even on Switch, bro. You know Rockstar. They're gonna be like, Rockstar is that type of company to be like, Rockstar presents. The definitive edition of GTA 5 is now approaching the Nintendo Switch too. Now with GTA Online. Bro, that's Rockstar right there. They'll release the 20th port of GTA 5. Actually, would Rockstar even show? I'm not putting GTA 5 or 6, bro. Actually, do we even know the platform GTA 6 is coming out on? I think it's just PS5, right? Probably Series X, definitely. Do we even got the platforms yet? That's wild, that's wild. Alright. Let's see. I'm checking back Nintendo's release schedule real quick. Air Riders, Metroid, Duskbloods. Do you think we're gonna see Duskbloods here? That is a FromSoft exclusive Souls-like game. Or maybe it's a bit too early for Duskbloods. Actually, no. I don't put Duskbloods. I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna put it. Yeah. I think Duskbloods is probably a really high likelihood, not gonna lie. I low-key forgot about that. Tomodachi Life is at the end of 2026 date. If it comes out winter, I'm gonna flip. No, there's no shot Nintendo's gonna reveal Tomodachi Life or Rhythm Heaven and have it come out before June next year. I think both Tomodachi Life and Rhythm Heaven are like early 2026. I can see maybe Tomodachi Life being latest summer, but no shot winter, bro. No shot. Why is it so... Hold up. I messed this up. There we go. Let's put Duskbloods like... Sorry, still have reason to start. Peak. Yeah. Duskbloods, I feel like pretty high likelihood. I'm gonna put it in bottom left, to be honest. Guy looking like Sephiroth, not gonna lie, hold up. There. Alright, Duskbloods, that's pretty much all of Nintendo's like confirmed upcoming lineup though. I'm looking at their site, I don't see anything that we don't know of that's not in this bingo already. By the way, I think Hyrule is absolutely next year. Actually, I'm so confident in that, by the way, I'm just gonna wait, hold up. I'm gonna duplicate this, right? And I'm gonna put 2026. I'm that confident in that. It's gonna be 2026. Or at least early 2026, right? You know, it's this winter, right? I'm that confident. Game announcement? Which game announcement? Well, you got predictions. Give me some. Give me what you want to see. You think that games are gonna get announced? Well, I sure hope so. I do sure hope so. Let me write free spot. Bam. Oh shoot. Oh well. Yeah, I guess I'll just do this then. There we go. Alright. So far we got a pretty decent board. I'm not a fan of that. Hold on. Oh, I didn't even put the right layer style on that. Hold up. Let me put paste layer style. Where's paste layer style? I guess let me copy layer style then. Hold up. Copy layer style, paste layer style. Yeah, this doesn't work. Okay. I guess I'm about to like what do? Where is it? Where'd I put the spin-off? I gotta name these tabs, bro. I gotta name these tabs. Dear Christ. Where is it? It's Vector 2? Huh? You mean mode to free spot? Exactly. Guess let me duplicate this one then. That's weird. Release date. And then there we go. Perfect. Okay. What do y'all expect to show up here? I wonder if they're gonna talk about Mario Kart World here in this direct. Or maybe they'll... Because I'm like conflicted. Because they're gonna talk about a lot of Mario. I think now is the right time to talk about Mario. We talked about the Mario movie too, right? There's a couple things I can see happening for Mario.
WilsonXp Community Shiny Night 2.
That's gonna be announced in the direct, I hope. Bro, that's not gonna be announced there, bro. Yo, they're not gonna honor my boy, you know, me, you know? It'd be cool though if Miyamoto was like, yo, Wilson, come on stage, right? But that ain't gonna happen, bro. That ain't gonna happen. Be honored, but it ain't gonna happen. Mario. I do not see 3D Mario showing up. If it does show up, I'm gonna freak the hell out. Like, I will break something in this room if 3D Mario shows up, right? But I just can't see myself. I just can't see Nintendo putting 3D Mario here because like Donkey Kong Bonanza. That's like the main platform of the year, right?
Break the keyboard.
I don't know about that. This keyboard is kind of expensive. Well, they gotta talk about Mario in some sense. And I can see Mario Movie 2 showing up, and I can see Mario Maker 3 potentially. That one's an odd one out, but potentially, right? What about Mario Kart World DLC? Now that's the tricky one, to be honest, cause like, if Nintendo was a sane company, the Switch 2 would have came out in around the holiday time, right? But no, Nintendo is like a freak. They're freaks. And they released the console in summer. They released a Mario Kart in the summertime, right? They're legitimate freaks. And I don't even know if they want to announce DLC before the holiday season, right? I mean, I can see a world that happens, right? Where they talk about Mario Kart DLC, but I don't even know if Nintendo would want to do that before the holiday season, right? But at the same time, for me, I would love to see DLC, right? I would love to see new characters. I would love to see a roadmap, right? But also from Nintendo's POV, I don't know if they want to do that yet. I can see that for next year though. But I will still put it here though. I will still put it here. I think I'm gonna put it like right here. I'm gonna put it like right here.
Leaks are going around of a DK Bonanza DLC, I think.
Bonanza, the game DLC, or because I have heard things about or Mario Kart. Yeah, okay, yeah, we're talking about the same thing then. Yeah, I did hear that. Well, leaks kinda, but like kinda leaks. It is in the game, right? In the credits. It is spoilers for DK Bonanza, right? I won't talk about the spoilers, but there are characters in Bonanza who are credited in Mario Kart World that are not in Mario Kart World, right? Void Kong would be hilarious though. Void Kong would be hilarious. Let me duplicate this layer real quick. How about Hearts, how you doing? I'm trying to... Where is it? There you are. I will put DLC just in case. It would be pretty funny. Why is it behind Mario? I have no idea. Did you see the video I tagged you? I did see that. Malamar is my bestest friend. I love Malamar. We love Malamar out here. DLC updates. I am very curious on how Nintendo is gonna approach DLC updates for this game, to be honest. If it's gonna be paid, it's gonna be free, what the roadmap's gonna be like, cause like Nintendo has been very opaque when it comes to updates for Mario Kart World. We have had a balance update for Mario Kart World, right? That did change some stuff up and added some new features for spectating and all that. So there has been one major balance feature update for the game already. I think it was like last month. The problem is that Nintendo's been very opaque with this game. There is no roadmap. They're even more opaque than the Splatoon devs. And Splatoon devs are not really the most known for being transparent, right? At least with Splatoon, we have a reliable, I guess, consistent update cycle.
Make Fishbone easier to unlock.
What do you mean by opaque? Opposite of transparent. They've been very wishy-washy, not talking about the game at all. There has been an update, don't get me wrong, but we don't really know their schedule in terms of updates. We don't know the frequency of the balance updates, how likely we should expect one every so and so months, at least with the Splatoon side of things. Despite how troublesome or like hard it is to get info out from the devs, right? At least we had a consistent schedule. We always knew that there was going to be an update every 2 months. There's going to be a balance change every 2 months. There's going to be a content update every 3 months, right? We had like a consistent, we know when to expect an update. Mario Kart World, granted, still very early days. We don't have that. We don't know when the frequency of these updates will happen. So if we do get that info tomorrow, a roadmap of the game, that'll be cool. We don't have that though. Unless I'm missing something. Like the Nintendo update. Actually, let me check that, actually. Let me check. Let's do some live research, actually. Let's do some live research. I like research. How to update Mario. By the way, if y'all want to check out any patch notes for first-party Nintendo games, just type in how to update and then the game. That will be the patch notes. Yeah, there we go. Patch notes 1.2. So yeah, 1.2 was like the major update. And as you can see, there's no blurb on when to expect the next update, right? They have like patch changes and all that, but there's no like a blurb on when we're getting next update. If this was like Splatoon 3, one thing I do like about the Splatoon side of things that they not only talk about the balance changes and all that, but at the very bottom, they'll say the next update will be focusing on something. And I think but when the game was actually getting proper like service, because now it's kind of like end game and all that. Next update we focus on change the battles based on long-term analysis and all that. But we would have like an actual schedule, be like once a month or once every 2 months depending on the season. We don't really have that for Mario Kart World, right? So a roadmap will be great. I don't know if I want to expect it though. Make Fishbone easy to unlock. True, Fishbone unlocking it is horrible. Unlocking Fishbone is a travesty, and I don't want to force that upon anyone but everyone. If you want to get Fishbone, you gotta suffer the consequences of Nintendo's.
Did you get the $500 Fortnite emote?
The one with the Kirby star? Yeah. the one with the Kirby star? Yeah. That's crazy. But besides the Mario Kart World, right? What other Mario? Oh. How could I forget? How could I forget? How? I wonder what Nintendo will do for this game. Hold on. I wanna copy image. What will Nintendo do for Mario Wonder? I think Mario Wonder's time is nigh. I think we will see a Switch 2 edition for Mario Wonder. I think it's all but guaranteed. Like, that's how sold I am on this. Mario Wonder, Switch 2 edition? It's gonna happen, bro. It's gonna happen, bro. I'm gonna put it right here.
YouTube working on Switch 2 so I can watch WilsonXp on it.
Wait, YouTube works now? Wait, actually? They got build working, finally? Oh. You have my hopes up, bro. No? Damn. I was gonna say, did he, like, randomly do a build or something? That'd be crazy. Bro, can Nintendo give, like, Google like, a dev kit or something? Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? Where is this? Alright. 1000%? Switch 2 edition. Switch 2 edition. It's going to happen, bro. It's going to happen, bro.
That's a prediction. Switch to YouTube.
Bro, they're not gonna dedicate a slot for a direct for YouTube, bro. That's not gonna happen, bro. That's not gonna happen. Like, no shot. No shot, bro. I refuse to believe. I refuse to believe. But yeah, no. Absolutely. Switch 2 edition of Mario Wonder. Why do I think this? Why do I think Mario Wonder will get a Switch 2 edition? It's very simple. Let me look it up real quick. Hold up. Hollow Knight. Oh wait, right? Free. Let's switch to patches. Ever, how you doing? Super Mario 3D All-Star Switch 2 Edition. Funny you mentioned that. I was actually gonna get into that. But first, why do I think Mario Wonder specifically will get a Switch 2 Edition? Now, if you didn't know, Nintendo has a series of free patches for
it's me, Goku!
the Switch 2, right? ARMS, Captain Toad, Clubhouse, Mario Bros. U Deluxe, Scarlet and Violet, 3D World Bowser's Fury, Odyssey. A lot of Mario games already have free Switch 2 patches. Not Mario Wonder. For some reason, to this day, Mario Wonder hasn't gotten a goddamn patch. The most it's gotten was, it's still on version 1.0.2. Oh wait, no, wait,
Captain Toad Treasure Tracker
wait, I'm
2.
wrong, I'm wrong. It has gotten a patch for Switch 2. I didn't know about that. But for compatibility, interesting. I didn't know that. Oh. Interesting. I guess that'll explain the update. I thought that was like a Switch 2 transfer thing. Interesting. It did get an update for Switch 2, but it was a compatibility update, not a 4K or 1440p 60 frames per second update. I still think, regardless of that, I still think it's highly suspect that it doesn't have a, you know, higher resolution HDR update. It's very suspect to me. Very, very suspect to me. So I can absolutely see this game getting a Switch 2 edition with like more content and all that, right? Captain Toad Treasure Tracker 2. I don't know if I want to see Captain Toad ever again, not gonna lie. But hey, I'm not stopping Nintendo from making another Captain Toad game. Make it be like a sequel to Bonanza at this point, right? And along with that, I think 3D All-Stars is also showing up. Yes, I think 3D All-Stars is showing up. And Nintendo is on a very thin ice with this one, because this game is kind of infamous for being a limited time release for no reason, to be honest. And since it is going to be the 40th anniversary of Mario coming up, it does make sense to re-release Super Mario 3D All-Stars. And this one's even funnier. This one's even funnier. Cause look at this shit. I got some evidence for y'all. I got some evidence. This game received several updates for the Switch 2. Again, just like Mario Wonder, that I'm finding out now, is specifically for the Switch 2 version for compatibility reasons, right? 2 games that have gotten compatibility updates, but nothing in terms of additions or really anything to enhance the game itself. It's mostly for just compatibility reasons. Again, very suspect behavior. Remember, this game is not even purchasable, so Nintendo's only really doing this for courtesy reasons, right?
Are you gonna be live for Direct tomorrow?
Absolutely, we will be there. That's gonna be the stream for tomorrow. Absolutely, we will be there. Smart 3D Land and new game mode. I think what could show up is good. I think it's gonna be this is what I think is gonna happen for 3D All Stars, right? This is what I think might happen. They're gonna re-release it, hopefully permanently this time. Hopefully permanently. Actually, where do I want to put this? This is gonna be a goofy board. You know what? Top left, why not? Left, why not? I'm hoping that's permanent, right? There's gonna be a Switch 2 edition. Now, what that edition entails to be determined, right? It could be a hold up. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Shit. Hold up. There we go. Duplicate this one. I think more than likely, probably new games. Galaxy 2, probably gonna be here. 3D Land, probably gonna be here. 64 DS, perhaps. Probably gonna be here. Maybe 4K support for like 64 Sunshine, Galaxy. 4K would be really nice. I doubt they're gonna change the frame rate too much because these are like emulators and sometimes you can get really finicky with the physics when you change the FPS like that. But higher resolution would be really nice. But I can absolutely see a Switch 2 edition happening for 3D All Stars. Probably gonna be resolution up bumps. Probably gonna be like at least bare minimum Galaxy 2, right? Bare minimum Galaxy 2. I don't think they're gonna do a brand new release. Like, I don't think it's gonna be like a 3D All Stars 2. It'll probably just be a Switch 2 edition. It just makes more sense to be a Switch 2 edition, to be honest. A new game mode? I don't think they're gonna go that far for a game mode, to be honest. Because this is still just like a ports collection, really. But yeah, I do think 3D All Stars is going to happen. More specifically, it's because I think they're going all out on the Mario stuff. Because remember, it's Mario's 40th anniversary. I doubt we're going to get a Mario 40th anniversary direct at this point. But there's probably going to be a big segment just on Mario. Maybe like Mario Wonder, 3D All-Stars, the movie, you know, hopefully Mario Kart World, hopefully Mario Maker 3. But I think these two, for me, are like 90% chance of happening. This, I'm like 40-60. This is 100% chance. 100% chance. This is like also 40-60, to be honest. I don't know if I see it happening. But in terms of Mario, I think that's all the Mario I can see happening. I do not see 3D Mario happening. I do not see it happening. At all. Like, maybe not at all, but like, that's gonna be like a 10% chance for me. Dun, dun, dun. We still have a couple spaces left, to be honest. We still got a couple of spaces left, TBH. What do y'all think can show up? Bum, bum, da. It'll be really funny though if like YouTube shows up as like, oh wow, now you can watch YouTube. That'll be a horrible moment, not gonna lie. I don't see them doing that. I don't see them doing that. Let's see. I guess we could put champions. Oh my god, I forgot to post the stream info. Oh my god. Streamer of the year over here. Oh my god, bro. Streamer of the year. God damn, bro. Crazy. Crazy work, y'all. Let me close. Let's see. What indie games can show up? I guess now we can get kind of wacky with this. We can get kind of wacky. We can get a little tomfoolery here. Oh! I know one. Not indie, but I forgot. Sonic Racing. Yeah, I can totally see Sonic Racing showing up here. 1000%. 1000% Sonic showing up. Yes, sir. Probably be like the final big trailer, not gonna lie. Gonna name this shiny Jump Left Kirby. Peak. Yeah, definitely Sonic Racing showing up. Probably is gonna be like a new track. Probably is gonna be like, oh, here's a new DLC, or not, crossover character. Probably new crossover character. And then that's really all I can see happening for Sonic Racing, really. Just a short and sweet trailer. Reminder that the game's coming out in like a few weeks and all that. Dun 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 dun. Bop. Bop. Yeah, definitely Sonic Racing. 1000%. Probably like a crossover, maybe oh, Knights is kind of confirmed now because the box art leak, so maybe Knights can show up tomorrow. I would love to see Knights in game, because now we know like it's probably gonna happen because of that box art leak, right? So seeing Knights would be kind of fire. Hopefully, Aegis Persona 3, right? That'd be kind of cool if Aegis Persona 3 shows up, right? Or I don't think anyone would see Teddy, but you from Persona 4 would be kind of cool. If that's his name. I don't know if that's even his name, to be honest. As for DLC character, that'd be kind of cool. Maybe, wait, yeah, Kiryu. Where's Kiryu? Yeah, if they show Kiryu in Sonic Racing, that'd be fire. Bro, I want Kiryu in this shit. Hold up. Alright, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 slots left. I guess now we can kind of go schizo mode. NSO. What Switch Online games y'all want to see? Because I think DS is not happening. At least not this year. Probably next year. They'll do NSO for DS and all that. What NSO? Oh, wait, I have an idea. Smash 64. Yeah. This could be the time to show Smash 64. Yeah. Because now we know that, that leak. Melee? Dude, they're not gonna show Melee. Dude, Smash 64 is still not on NSO. We gotta get the first game on here first. Melee would be cool, but like that ain't happening. That's like bare minimum like 2 years from now. I don't know. I don't even know if they want to get that out as soon as possible. Smash Brothers 1. Where would I want to put this? Let's put it like right here. This is a crazy one. Smash 64 would be kind of cool. Oh wait, do they don't put would this be like the appropriate time to like show XD Guild Darkness and Coliseum? Not Coliseum. Was it Coliseum or Stadium? I think it was Coliseum, right? Would this be the time when they shadow drop it? Or would that just be like a random Tuesday NSL drop? I don't know. I guess sometimes they do like hype up moments in directs for NSL games, but like I feel like those are kind of rare. Not gonna lie.
Still haven't played Smash 64, so it's the last one I've yet to play.
Me neither. I never played Smash 64, and I haven't played Melee either, to be honest. Never played either. I played the rest though. But yeah, I think Smash 64 is has a decent likelihood of showing up. Actually, is it? Because we just got a 64 game revealed like 2 days ago. I don't know, actually. I'm just gonna leave it there. Alright, y'all. This is where my copium starts. So if y'all don't know me, I'm a very, very big fan of Xenoblade. Very much big fan. My favorite series of all time. It's my #1 favorite series. Xenoblade Chronicles, peak fiction. Now, I am not gonna say I'm expecting
Mario Paint 2.
Mario Paint 2? Crazy. That'd be wild though. That'd be kind of wild actually. Oh, Mario Paint 2 instead of a Mario Maker 3, not gonna lie. Now, I'm not gonna say that Xenoblade 4 is gonna get announced. I'm not gonna say that. Because Xenoblade X came out this year, right? Came out like in March, right? What I am gonna suggest though, actually, you know what? I'm just gonna put the Monolith logo. I'm just gonna put the Dev Team's logo. Is Switch 2 versions.
I am really feeling IT Shulk.
Exactly. I'm really feeling it. Shulk says in Smash Bros. Ultimate, even though he doesn't say that in the game. So that's a Ryan quote. Momo! How you doing? I think we might see a Monolith thing. So yeah, Monolith Soft, they're like the devs of Xenoblade and all that. Personally, I would love to see Switch 2 editions or like patches, like not really editions, patches for the OG, or not the OG, but the Xenoblade series, right? 1, 2, 3, and X. If they can get like 1440p 60, they have my soul. Because personally, I have not 100% an X yet because I'm waiting on a Switch 2 patch. Because if y'all didn't know, Xenoblade X, when it came out on Switch earlier this year, it was found that in the code there's a 60 FPS toggle, right? What? Robo! Yu-Gi-Oh cards are expensive? True. Like, there is a 60 FPS mode in X that's just not enabled. So maybe we can get Switch 2 versions of the entire series. I don't think they're gonna get additions. I think the only game that is really eligible to get a content paid expansion is Xenoblade 2. That's like the only game I can see getting an edition, because there is something you can work from there in terms of storyline wise. There is something you can do there. But for the entire rest of the series, I don't think you can really... There ain't much you can do. I literally just want 60 FPS patches for the whole series, and I'll be very happy. I'll be very, very, very happy. Where's Rhythm Heaven?
Where Rhythm Heaven?
Up here, bro. Up here, bro. Here's the whole bingo. It's worse you have the shirtless costume. Wait, what? Oh yeah, true. The show costume is crazy. So yeah, our current list is Switch 2 edition of 3D All-Stars, Rhythm Heaven, Gru, ZA, Mario Movie 2, release date for Retro Prime 4, Switch 2 edition of Mario Wonder, a new Air Riders trailer, new Crossworlds trailer, Digimon Story Time Stranger coming to Switch 2, Miyamoto just yapping, free spot, maybe Mario Maker 3, Switch 2 patches for monolith titles like Xenoblade 1 through 3 plus X, Splatoon Raiders, Pokemon spin-off, Hyrule Warriors, Dusk Bloods, Smash Life, Smash Bros. 1, and DLC for Mario Kart World. We still have some spots though. This is truly my copium pack. This is my copium right here. Amen, thanks for the follow. Jump on my face? How could you, Momo? I saw that. How could you? This is truly my copium. And you know what? Let's double down on the copium. I want to double down. Xenosaga. If we can get a Xenosaga trilogy remaster, I'm jumping off the walls. I want to double down. Check out your moves, I bet. Nice moves. I like that. Nice moves you got there. Yo, he's hopping too. I want to double down. If we can get Xenosaga showing up, I might do something absurd. If we can get the trilogy remastered, that'd be cool. Because y'all don't know, Monolith Soft, before they were acquired by Nintendo, was owned by Bandai, and during that time they made the Xenosaga trilogy, right? Xenosaga is still owned by Bandai. Now, Bandai and Nintendo still have really close relations. So much so that in I won't spoil it, right? But in the final, in Xenoblade 3's DLC Future Redeemed, there was very heavy ties to Xenosaga. So much so that Bandai had like special credits in the ending. That's all I'm gonna say. Xenosaga is really important, but it's not available on any platforms right now. It's still stuck on old gen hardware. I don't even think it's on PC, to be honest. So if it can get like a modern console port remaster, that'll be immaculate. Even Xenogears. Even the Xenogears that we fire. Ocarina of Time port to Switch. I mean, Ocarina of Time is on NSO, but a 3DS port of it would be kind of cool to Switch. The 3D ports, rather. I don't think we're gonna get any Zelda stuff because Hyrule Warriors is here, right? They like to keep like Zelda things one per year. Actually, if Hyrule Warriors comes out next year, that'd be next year's Zelda game. Not thinking about it. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Oh! Wait! Fire Emblem! Yeah! Fire Emblem, bro! I'll put Lucina in here. Shout out to your girl Lucina, hold up. Wait!
The Zelda movie comes out in 2027.
True, but I don't think we're gonna see it tomorrow. It's kind of far away still. I'll put your homegirl Lucina in here. Fire Emblem. It's been a hot minute since the last Fire Emblem, hasn't it? Not gonna lie. I don't think Zelda movie's showing up here, to be honest. I feel like the odds are pretty low. This is gonna be a very JPEG. That's a JPEG to hell and back Lucina. I can see Fire Emblem showing up. Not gonna lie. You may be getting Violet Friday? Yo, W. Yeah. When did Fire Emblem Engage come out? 2023 or something like that? It's been a minute. It's been a minute, y'all. So I can definitely see a new Fire Emblem on the horizon, not gonna lie. I have no idea if it's gonna be like a remake of old game or a brand new entry, but definitely Fire Emblem. I think we're due for a new Fire Emblem. Alright, 4 slots left. Should we continue on the unhinged ones?
What sandwich should I make to hunt shiny Braviary?
Braviary? Honestly, just going to Air Zero, having like a flying type sandwich, really. I mean, that's how I got my Braviary. I think I also got Halucha in that hut, not gonna lie. Oh. Guys, I think we have breaking news. Guys, I think we have breaking news. Potential breaking news. I think we have potential breaking news. You ready? Are y'all ready? Hope y'all ready. Universal Studios have registered domain names related to Super Mario Galaxy. The Super Mario Bros. Movie sequel might not be called Super Mario World after all. It could be called Super Mario Galaxy. Oh. Interesting. Oh.
Holy damn.
Yo, if we get Rosalina in this movie, that'd be crazy. Potential breaking news. I don't think this is like a confirmation. Honestly, that kind of leads more credence that it's gonna be shown tomorrow, to be honest. If they're doing domain names now, I think it's tomorrow. I think we're actually getting it tomorrow. Good. I think tomorrow might be it might be time. It might be time. Yeah. I think tomorrow we're getting the trailer. Straight up. That's crazy. That's crazy. Well, Mario Galaxy movie then. Crazy. All I'm gonna say is that a Galaxy 2 port for Switch 2 kind of makes sense now. I don't know. It kind of makes sense. I don't know. Things are kind of looking up. You know? Kind of makes sense to me. It's time as Mariah Carey says. Yo, it's the time is almost here. I fear, you know. All right. Bingo. What else can I see showing up? High key. Bum, 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 bum. We got Splatoon Raiders, right? Oh! Wait. Actually, we're gonna change this. We're gonna do an addendum. Hold up. No, we're gonna change something actually. Dreamlight Valley is getting an upgrade. I can see that happening actually. I think I saw something about Dreamlight Valley recently. We're doing something. We're changing something. Hold up. Where is the Splatoon Raiders logo? Is that it? Hold up. We're changing it. Hold up. Not only do I think I'm gonna, for this slot, I'm gonna change it. either Splatoon Raiders or, oh my god, bro, that logo is wrapped to hell and back. Also, Splatoon 3. It is possible we can get remainder third kits here. I can also see that happening. Because Splatoon 3's 3rd anniversary was actually, when was it actually? I think it was this week. Release date. Yeah. Its anniversary was on the 9th. And Splatoon loves celebrating anniversaries. There's always something massive during a Splatoon anniversary. On the first anniversary for Splatoon 3, we got the Shiver versus Fry versus Big Man Splatfest. On the 2nd year anniversary, we got the the Future versus Past versus Present Splatfest. The Grand Fest, rather. The ending of the game, essentially. We did get a lot of third kits when Splatoon Raiders got announced.
Massive? You know what else is massive? Low taper fade.
Crazy. Maybe we can see a dual type announcement again, because when the Splatoon 3 third kits got announced, it also got announced with the Splatoon Raiders game, right? So it would also just make sense to follow up the Splatoon Raiders announcement, like the new trailer, with the last third kits for Splatoon 3. Since the 3rd anniversary just happened, and Splatoon always celebrates anniversaries. It is so out of the ordinary that they haven't said anything about Splatoon 3. Very out of the ordinary. So I do think we're gonna get more info on Splatoon 3, actually. Probably the remainder of the third kits. Along with, probably Splatoon Raiders, to be honest. Okay. I'm gonna put, third kits. Third kits. I'll put them on the same slot. Because I think they're going to be legit. I think they're going to be announced together. So they're going to announce on a random Tuesday again? Yo, I mean, they could. But the fact they haven't is weird. And the anniversary was on a random Tuesday. Dude, the anniversary was on the 9th. Tuesday. The fact that they didn't do it's kind of crazy, actually. So it's gonna show up. I think this has a pretty good likelihood of showing up. Not gonna lie. It'll probably be structured just like the reveal, where it's a Squid Research Lab guy just talking and yapping, and it'll probably be like a 2-part thing again. So yeah, Splatoon 4 is so far away. I don't expect Splatoon 4 in a while. All right, 4 slots left. 4 slots left. What to do? Oh, wait, I know one game that's not out yet. Got no Kirby? Peak. You know what's one game that's not out yet? That's been announced for Switch 2? Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Yeah. Yeah, Rebirth. Not Rebirth, Remake? Potentially Rebirth. Potentially. But definitely Final Fantasy VII Remake integrated. The release date, trailer, and all that. Yeah, that's showing up, definitely. That's 1000% showing up. I think I'll put it like right here, actually. Lego Batman 4, the new one. Will that show up here? I don't know. There's gonna be a lot of third parties. Definitely. But I don't know on specific. I can see that, but that wouldn't be like too soon as well. Yeah. That one's definitely possible. But I don't know if it'll be like too soon from like the reveal. I don't know. Definitely Rebirth. 5S is absolutely showing up. Lego Batman. I don't know. It's coming on Switch 2, yeah, but I don't know if it'll show up on this direct, to be honest. Also, just a quick side note. Expect the Nintendo Directs just to be longer now. This is the longest Direct. It's gonna be an hour long, but expect these Directs to be consistently long now. Because now that the Switch 2 is actually powerful, right? There's gonna be a lot of third parties. Expect a lot of big third parties coming over. So yeah. Plus, because like, not just third parties, but like, in this like first transition year from Switch 1, Switch 2, there's like so many different types of games to expect now. You got Switch 1 games, Switch 2 games, Switch 2 Edition games, expansions, third-party games, indie games. So many types of games can show up now. Cause like before, in like Nintendo Directs, it'd be like kind of rare for a big third party to show up. But now it's like, oh yeah, dude, you're gonna expect them, right? Like Elden Ring, Final Fantasy 7, probably 16 is gonna show up, not gonna lie. I think Square Enix wants to be really quick with trying to get all these oldish like Final Fantasy games on Nintendo. I won't be shocked if you see Final Fantasy 15 in some way, shape or form, not gonna lie. Probably next year. Definitely probably 16 before 15, but I can see 15 showing up as well. I think they're gonna want to get all the Final Fantasy games over. Even Resident Evil though. Resident Evil, actually. Oh, should we put Resident Evil? That's a big one. I don't know if they're gonna do the new one though. I don't know if Requiem's gonna show up. Definitive Edition getting an upgrade. GTA, I think already. I don't think it got an upgrade, but it kind of got like a shadow, like upgrade with like the performance, like the built-in performance on Switch 2. But it would be cool if Definitive Edition got a upgrade for Switch 2. I don't think Rockstar wants to touch that game anymore though. I think they're just done with that game. Like after they completely redid the game from like Grove Street, what was it called? Grove Street Games. After that bomb of the game and they have to completely redo that entire fucking game, I don't think they ever want to touch that again. Not gonna lie. It would be cool though, but I don't think that's happening, unfortunately. Should I put... okay. I'm a coper. I'm a coper, y'all. I want to see him, bro. Please, bro. I want to see my homie. I want to see my homie, bro. Please, bro. Let me see my homie. I want Mega Man Legends, bro. I want to see Mega Man Legends. And I know it's not happening. But damn, would it be fire, bro. It would be so awesome. I'm gonna... hold up. Let's remove this part, lol. Please. I need Mega Man Legends. Like a collection for that game. Because like, almost all of the Mega Man series are on Switch, right? Through like the Legacy collections. Except for Mega Man Legends. Get my boy out of retro jail, man. Please. Please. Let's see. Not gonna lie, this is a banger list. This is kind of a banger list. We just got 2 slots left. Most people got it for the GTA Online outfit. That's hilarious. There was rumors of a GTA 4 remaster or remake, but I don't know if there's any credence for that, right? There were rumors for that. 2 slots left. 2 slots left. What are y'all thinking? What are y'all thinking? I guess Lego Batman we could put on here, right? What is an IP Nintendo hasn't touched in a while? Pikmin? I mean, I don't think Pikmin 5 is that close, really. Luigi's Mansion? Are we due for another Mega announcement? Yeah, that's why I have ZA up here. I think the ZA, if it's anything, it's probably gonna be a Mega or a story trailer. Thinking. I wonder. Kind of drawing a blank now. I think we kind of hit that, like, now really anything can be revealed, really. Before we put Fire Emblem. Pokemon VA. Voice acting? Bro. If we're going to get voice acting for ZA, we would have known by now. we would have known by now, to be perfectly honest. Dimitri, how you doing? Hello, fellow. Making a bingo card? Yes, sir! We're making a bingo card for the upcoming Nintendo... I was about to say Pokemon Direct. Nintendo Direct tomorrow. We're just missing 2 slots, trying to come up with what's an oddball pick Nintendo can pull off tomorrow. I'm drawing a blank right now. I'm trying to think of some third-party games that would be kind of cool showing up. I guess Resident Evil. I think that's like the one I see showing up. That'd be kind of cool. You know what? I'm gonna put Resident Evil. You know what? Yeah, let's do Resident Evil. I'll put Resident Evil 2 specifically, but I think I'll just do it for like
Shiny Koraidon and Miraidon announcement.
Nah, that's not gonna happen. Remember, this is a Nintendo Direct, not a Pokemon Direct. And I think that one's probably gonna be saved for like either Anniversary in November or Pokemon Day. They're not gonna do Pokemon event announcements here. I'll put Resident Evil. Actually, no. Do I put the 2 logo? Let me just put the regular logo, really. Yeah. Because I feel like any Resident Evil... I feel like any Resident Evil besides Requiem will show up. Because we do have Resident Evil on Switch. The problem of the modern series that they're the cloud versions, not like not actual running on your hardware versions. So it would be kind of cool if you know, the modern remake series was running locally on the Switch too, like like actual ports for the game, not cloud editions, right? That'd be kind of cool. I guess I'll put it up there. Okay, final game, final pick. I don't think Shiny Koraidon and Miraidon are showing up there though. I think that's a straight up 0% chance.
Call changes.
Quality of life changes. For what? Like the OS? Here for the final pick, BDev. Yo, W. Not good. This is kind of a good / cursed list. This is pretty. I like this. More menu options. For what? A game, the Switch operating system, like what? Oh, menu music, like OS level stuff. Would Nintendo do a trailer for Switch OS stuff? They would absolutely do. Yeah. Actually, now I'm thinking about it, yeah, they do. They would. But do I believe they'll show up here? Maybe an eShop patch for the inappropriate games? Yeah. On the Switch 2, there's kind of like a, not a filter, but like a inherent filter. Not like a hard code filter, just a happenstance filter for like the inappropriate games, the AI games, because there's just not that many dev kits out, and it defaults to Switch 2 games by default, right? So an actual filter for like tags would be really great. Because now there is categories on the Switch 2 eShop, which is kind of cool. But would they do a Switch 2 video year one? Like, I don't know. Would they add like menu music? You know what? Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Sure, why not? Our last Hail Mary is Switch 2 OS updates. I'm gonna leave it vague. Switch 2 OS updates. All right, where is it? Dun 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 dun. Ba ba ba. Switch 2 OS updates. That looks horrible. Hold up. That spacing looks horrible. Why is the spacing that bad? Hold up. Bruh. Sure. 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 I guess I'll make it censored. Hold up. I don't know why it's not letting me like control the spacing between gaps though. Oh, there it is. I'm stupid. There we go. Perfect. Alright, Switch 2 OS upgrades. I feel like this will be like music, themes. Yo, if we get themes, that'll be really nice. Themes, should I have the rest of the stream? Nah, unfortunately, no. I'm probably gonna reorder some of this stuff actually, now I'm thinking about it. Do I want to put this here? Nah, I think we're actually good here. I think that's a good list. All right. This is our final bingo for tomorrow's direct. We're out here thinking Switch 2 edition of 3D All-Stars, Rhythm Heaven Groove trailer, probably a release date, right? Legends DA trailer, probably gonna be a story trailer or a new Mega Evolution reveal. Like actual ports of the remake series for Resident Evil. Mario Movie 2 news, probably a trailer. We already know the release date, but a trailer and a new name for the movie because we kind of. I think we kind of have illusions. We can guess what the shit is. Rashid? You slept through the whole thing? We're literally just wrapping up, bro! We're literally just wrapping up, bro! That's crazy. That's crazy. Alright, I'm gonna fill you in. I'm gonna fill you in of what we're thinking is gonna show up tomorrow. Tomorrow, 3D All-Star Switch 2 edition. Rhythm Heaven and Groove. Legends DA. Remakes, well, the remake, actual ports for the remakes of Resident Evil series, Mario Movie 2 stuff, Final Fantasy 7 remake release date, probably Rebirth showing up as well as like a teaser, right? Release date for Metroid Prime 4, Switch 2 edition for Mario Wonder, Kirby Air Riders new trailer, probably a new character, praying for Taranza, praying for Mark's something, right? New trailer for Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. Probably a new DLC character or crossover character. Digimon Storytime Stranger. Confirmation for it's coming to Switch 2, right? Because we don't really... This is like a PC/PS5 game for now. Coming to Switch should be kind of fire. Mega Man! Where's Mega Man? Give me a new Mega Man. Actually, the free spot is kind of overtaking the Miyamoto's... There we go. There we go. Free spot, because Miyamoto's him, right? Mario Maker 3. New Fire Emblem. Switch 2 patches for monolith games like the Xenoblade Trilogy. That'd be kind of cool. This is a pure cope pick. Switch 2 patches for the series, or just a game. Splatoon Raiders / Splatoon 3 third kits, remainder of them, that'd be kind of cool. New Pokemon spin-off, Switch 2 OS updates. This is probably like a 20% chance, not gonna lie. Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. Now I'm thinking about it, this can either slide into 2026 early, or this will be the December game, because we do have a yearly Zelda game, and it'd be really funny if we don't get a yearly Zelda game, because this slides into winter next year, or early winter next year, right? Dust Bloods has a good chance of showing up, not gonna lie. Xenosaga, also a cope pick, just pure copium. Tomodachi Life, Smash Brothers NSL, and then a roadmap or DLC updates for Mario Kart World, and that's our bingo. Pure copium prediction bingo, NGL. Mario Kart World? Crazy. Crazy, big if true. Still gotta finish the Pokemon manga. Well, we gotta get on that, B-Dev. Yeah, we gotta get on that. Chat, if he gets a bingo, we're all gifting 5 subs. Yo, that'd be kind of fire. Surely y'all are doing that, right? Surely y'all are doing that, right? Absolutely. Crazy shit. Alright, y'all. Besides that, oh, there was some, like, I don't think you want to hear this or shit, but there was kind of, like, pseudo breaking news with Mario Movie 2. I think it's 100%, we are 100% seeing this tomorrow. There were some, like, I guess, spoilers, kinda? I don't know. Not really. It's like, we got domain registrations now, and it kind of spoils the title of the movie. So, yeah. Wilson's left ankle with the 5 subs. Thank God damn it. Thank you. Wilson's ankle for the 5 subs. You want to spoil? Alright. So, there was kinda of a domain registration leak a few hours ago. Alright. By the way, this is absolutely gonna get revealed tomorrow. Universal Studios registered domains related to Super Mario Galaxy. So the movie could just be called Super Mario Galaxy, not gonna lie. Yeah. 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 Yeah, dude. So, that's your, I guess, spoiler right there. So, 1000%. 1000%, I feel like the movie will show up. I don't know if it's gonna be called Galaxy. But, oh, well, never mind. Never mind. Never mind, bro. Universal has registered domain names for Super Mario Galaxy movie. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy, bro. Well, a Super Mario Galaxy movie, bro. The Super Mario Galaxy movie, bro. Alright, GG's not watching this. But what if they show Wonder Switch 2 edition, bro? No shot is better than the first. Yeah. I mean, it's an hour-long direct, though. Oh, you're not watching... Oh, not the movie. Not the direct, the movie. Yeah. But Rhythm Heaven... Yeah, you clarified. It's the movie. We will be watching, though. We will be watching, because we know 1000% Miyamoto will show up. He will be there. And I will be watching. I'll be there watching live. I'll be live tomorrow at 9 AM. Actually, no. I think we're going to go live earlier. I think we're going to go live at like 30 minutes before the direct starts. Like 8:30 AM. If I am awake by that time, by the way. I've been having trouble sleeping lately, so hopefully I don't oversleep, right? But I will try to be there, ready, as soon as possible for the direct. We will be there. It's an hour long. One more thing. We'll do the one more thing, and it's gonna be like... And then he shows Super Mario World 3. Bro. Oh, wait. Do I want to change one of these? I low-key feel like I want to change the Switch 2 OS updates, to be honest. That's like the only thing I kind of like feel like I want to change. What if we get a Yoshi game? Cause like they're gonna focus on like Yoshi next year, right? Cause like Yoshi's like in the movie, like he's like the focal point, probably. Actually, if it's Galaxy, why the fuck is Yoshi the focal point? Unless it's Galaxy 2. Wait, I'm confused, bro. I'm confused, bro. Imagine World 3 is a 3... Dude, World 3 being a 3D game? We got wild. Super Mario World 3D? Yo. Crazy. It's probably gonna be shoehorned in the movie? Probably, yeah. I'm low-key thinking switching the Switch 2 OS updates for a Yoshi game. Actually, no. Because Bonanza, right? Like, I don't know. I don't know. Hope I lost hope for it to be good. GG's. Crazy. Themes update? Yeah, I don't know if they want to do... Nintendo's so fucking unpredictable, bro. Why did they release the console in June? They released it in the summer, bro. What's wrong with them? It makes things so confusing with, like, scheduling and all this. And, like... Because I feel like it's too early for themes and music and all that. I mean, I'm down for it, right? But, like... Galaxy's my arch nemesis at this point. Well, I mean, to be honest, if the movie's called the Mario Galaxy movie, Galaxy 2 Switch 2 is pretty much gonna happen. Right? Like, it's gonna happen. And God forbid, the Switch 2 edition of Mario Wonder is Galaxy themed. We might just get a Galaxy Renaissance, straight up. Glad you got it. Same. What, 3D Land on there? Honestly, my predictions for the Switch 2 edition for 3D All-Stars is 3D Land and Galaxy 2 and 64 DS. I think it's gonna be the 3 game. If anything, it's probably gonna be 3 games again. But those 3 games together is not worth a separate release, to be honest. That's why I think it's gonna be a Switch 2 edition. Multi, how you doing? So on base. True! This is like the only thing that's like, I feel like I want to switch. To be honest. I still don't think this is happening, by the way. But we'll be cool. We'll be cool. Switch? Nah, it's a Switch 2.0 update. You doing good? Work on a van and other stuff? Damn. Hope it's all doing pretty pog, you know? There were rumors of Planet Robobot getting a remaster. That's the term. Oh, 1,000-Year Door! I forgot. Could 1,000-Year Door get a patch? I just remember about 1,000-Year Door. Actually, no. Can that get an addition? Actually, did Twitch send notifs? Everyone's coming in now. Oh, I'm pretty sure y'all here, but like. What am I using to edit? Sans in Genesis, Abigail, Gribblies, and Jeltzer, we meet Sans Gribblies. Oh, this is Krita. I was using Photopea. Or Krita. I don't know how to pronounce it, but Krita, yeah. It's free. It'll be free on your operating system. I don't know which operating system, but it'll be free on your operating system. I was using Photopea, but it kept breaking, so I switched to Krita for the stream. I don't know how to feel about the Switch 2 OS update. I don't know. Because there's rumors of Planet Robot getting a remaster from earlier this year, and Nathan Hay is still insistent on getting on Robot releasing. But it's probably gonna be a next year thing. And it's kind of unhinged that we're gonna have a second occurrence of a calendar year having 3 Kirby projects. Because in 2022, we got, like, in one calendar year, Forgotten Land, Dream Buffet, and Return Dreamland Deluxe in a calendar year. And it looks like, again, for a calendar year, we're gonna get Star-Crossed World, Air Riders, and potentially Robot remastered, which is kind of wild. Sai has the ugly color rectangle. Yeah, try out Krita, it's free. Yeah, tried it years ago, got to give it another go. Sometimes, I mean, to be fair, it do be a little jank, right? But I like that you can change like the workspaces and tables around and all that. It's kind of clean. The only problem with Krita is that it is a little RAM hungry. I notice if you have a lot of filters going on. Cars, the video game accelerated. That'd be fire. The crazy thing about this direct is that like it's an hour long. Like straight up, it's an hour long. So many things can show up. I paid $70 for Psy in 2013. I gotta get my money's worth. True. I was gonna re-download it actually, and I realized, oh wait, the Psy license that came from my drawing tablet like 7 years ago expired. I can't download it anymore. They gotta show something, right? I feel like a lot of third parties are gonna show up. Yeah. I had a shit. What's it called? Let me grab it real quick. I have a Wacom. Yeah, I have a Wacom drawing tablet. I don't use it though. It's like one of those like pads. I don't use it anymore because the stylus, the little drawing pen, broke. Like the stylus, I can't get like the stick, the rubbing stick out because it's so like burned already, and I can't get it out. I can't get it out. So I can't use my drawing tablet. The stylus is worn out. Yeah. What do you mean you got a welcome to? I mean, I got this a long time ago. I'm talking like 2020, 2019, probably. I just don't use it. It's broken. Are you serious? Is any of the gang watching? No. Unfortunately, I think actually, I don't know if Taylor will be live. I don't know. I think Ryan's working though. I don't think any of the gang is watching. Yeah, no, Ryan's definitely not be able to watch it. And I think Taylor's working around then. I don't know if he has like a plan to watch it. Yeah, Taylor's doing wedding stuff. His wedding's on Sunday, I believe. So you guys thinking for 2013? Yeah. He has important stuff to worry about. Honestly. Oh, that's probably, yeah, that's why. Yep, that's why. You will be there? Honestly, I'm down to chill in the Discord. I'll be chilling in the voice channel on Discord. If anyone wants to jump in and watch the darts together, I'm down. I'm down to do that. You rating? Do you all want to do a watch along? Yeah, I'm down. We'll all just hop on Discord and just be yapping about direct. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Momo. Rashid. Peak. Jinx. Lovely. It's gonna be a peak. It's a special occasion. We don't really get that many Nintendo Directs. General Directs, really. I mean, I say that, like, we even got, like, 3 this year. But, like, this one's a special because it's an hour long, bro. Right? Like, this one's big. Imagine my voice reveals in a Wilson Direct stream and I say, like, 3 things. Bro, you about to say, like, you about to say the trio, the cursed slurs, bro. We're about to die. This stream is, like, my channel's gonna get freaking obliterated tomorrow. The abominable, like, cursed blood rotation of the slurs, bro. It's gonna be awesome. Yeah, I'm down. I'll be chilling on the voice channel tomorrow when I go live. Clanker? Crazy.
Clanker.
Hey, Oshabot said it. I mean, I did say it before he said it, but he said it, right? Kills your channel, but saying reclaimable slurs. True! Very true. 3 things, it's gonna be... No. Bro, I got I got lucky. Dude. I was really close. I was so lucky my dyslexia didn't kill me there, bro. Wiggler, wild wiggler. Crazy, 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 bro. Alright, y'all. Unfortunately, that is probably where I am gonna call it for today. I know y'all just came in, but like, I need to take a shower. I'm pretty stinky right now, unfortunately. I'm gonna reference so many burning sticks and and cigarettes, bro. Dude, it's gonna be crazy. Crazy. Have a good day. Base shower. Exactly. That is gonna be it for today, y'all. It's been a pleasure creating this bingo. We'll do it again. Let's go over again, right? Final predictions for the Nintendo Direct tomorrow. Switch 2 edition for 3D All-Stars, Rhythm Heaven Groove, new trailer for Legend ZA, Resident Evil, actual ports this time and not cloud editions. The Super Mario Galaxy movie trailer. Final Fantasy VII remake trailer. Probably the release date this time. Metroid Prime 4 release date. Switch 2 edition of Mario Wonder. Career Air Riders new trailer. Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. Digimon Story Time Stranger for Switch 2. Mega Man Legends collection, please. Miyamoto being Miyamoto. Mario Maker 3. New Fire Emblem. Switch 2 patches for Monolith Soft games like the Xenoblade Chronicles series. Be kind of peak. Splatoon Raiders and final kits for Splatoon 3. New Pokemon spin-off game, Switch 2 OS updates, Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment trailer, probably the release date, I'm guessing it'll be 2026. Dusk Bloods trailer, Xenosaga remasters, Tomodachi Life new trailer, and Smash Brothers 64 NSO release date, and DLC updates or roadmap for Mario Kart World. But I'm gonna stop yapping. Exactly. If you go a few years, I'll show you, you'll win a TCG competition. Yu-Gi-Oh! I keep forgetting to ask why your server a clown. I just thought it was time to update the server icon, and I think it was very appropriate for the theme of my channel, not gonna lie. It will be me tomorrow if I don't get Xenoblade patches or this, because I've been very much insistent on these two things happening for half of the year, to be honest. Listen to this one in a comment. It really do be like that, y'all. Alright. That is where I'm gonna call it today. Tomorrow we will be live for the Nintendo Direct. Hopefully 30 minutes early. I'll be chilling on Discord if anyone wants to hop in and talk. It'll be a pleasure. It's gonna be a peak time. Hopefully we get some good shit tomorrow. It's gonna be an hour-long Direct, right? So hope for some... My voice is about to die. Hope for some peak stuff to be revealed. It's gonna be a great old time. Chat, imagine they show none of this. I will make a... If none of this... If none of this shows up, right? I will make a clown model immediately after the Direct ends. If we get 0 out of 25, I will make a clown model. It will happen. Obviously true, but keep the engine is Joker era. Exactly. Set my Discord. Okay, fair. Crazy, crazy. Alright, y'all. Hope you have a lovely rest of your day / night. And I'll see y'all early tomorrow with some Nintendo Direct hype time. Alright, hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Alright, good night, y'all. Bye!